Afternoon, Neil. Thanks again for meeting with me this afternoon. Now, I understand that you own the Quality Inn Hotel next door. Can you tell me why you decided to open up a restaurant on the property you had next to the hotel?
Well, we have the Quality Inn for last 17 years, and we thought having a restaurant next door would be a very beneficial thing. It'll be a win-win situation for both, actually, for the restaurant itself and also for the hotel.
The, we, so many guests are asking for the restaurant. They are tired, so they don't want to drive. So they say, do you have anything closer so we can walk? And they are sick and tired for the fast food. So they need a sit-down restaurant, relax, and eat dinner like a home. So that's why we decide this is a lunch, dinner, and breakfast restaurant. So we decide to go for Huddle House, to build a Huddle House. And that it's a modern Huddle House, so we love it. So that's why we start thinking to build a restaurant on our property.
We've heard from other hotel owners that it's a good idea to have a restaurant next door to a hotel, but many of them just want to build it, lease it out to somebody else, and not run it themselves. So what influenced your decision to want to own and operate it yourself?
Well, as an owner, I believe that the owner should be an owner-operator. If they want to run a good hotel, good restaurant, I think it should be an owner-operator. And they'll be putting eyes on everything that you do and learn every day what you do, and you can be the front eye for the business. And so I would like to, be an owner-operator, not lease to somebody, and learn the business from scratch. And I see that as an opportunity. If you do one, you might want to do more, and that may be a good opportunity for you if you learn the business. If you just lease it out, then you have nothing to say and nothing to learn, nothing to do. And I advise people, if they want to do a new Huddle House, I would ask them to be a part in the business, be an owner-operator first, and then decide later on, see if you want to lease it out to somebody else. But I would definitely tell them to go ahead and own one first so you can learn the business from scratch.
Now, with your background being in hotels, how were you able to put together a management team to run a restaurant?
We were lucky enough to have our family together that they wanted to do something and help us out getting into this business. And so we have our son and our daughter-in-law. They were very interested in taking care of this business, and that helped us quite a bit. And the biggest thing I would suggest, if somebody wants to be into business and then working out with the employment and all that, you should be very involved with the community. You should be very involved in the community, local chamber, local groups, civic groups. You should be involved with the city. You should let the people know that you are there, and you are the biggest asset that they have, and that makes a big sense. And that helps you out a lot. There's no hidden thing in that. People know you, and you know the people. And it's the best way to get good employment locally.
Has the addition of the Huddle House next door positively affected the revenue of your hotel?
So yes, absolutely. I mean, if my hotel guest, I can send them here to the restaurant and they eat. It's a plus. We never had that before, right? So this is going to help us into increasing our RevPAR at the hotel and revenue at the hotel versus happy guests also, and versus community building. So everybody's happy. It's a win-win situation, I think. And I would love to do another one if I have a chance in the future.
What advice would you give to any other hotel owners who are considering adding a restaurant to their hotel property, or specifically adding a Huddle House?
Well, adding a restaurant next to the hotel is definitely a plus, because people will love it, customer will love it. It'll be a win-win situation for both of you. And I would advise you to go for Huddle House. I think it's a good franchise. It's a growing franchise. If you haven't had a chance to look at the new prototype, please do so. I think they have laid out the prototype in a very well fashion. It's very modern. I know everybody has that old prototype, old Huddle House thing, but when you see this new one, you will forget the old one. And I'm telling you, you will love this new prototype. I think you should go for it. At least go browse the website, get in touch with the salesperson at the corporate, get them involved, have a meeting with them, and I think I would recommend to do a Huddle House. Definitely recommend to do it.